Today, for the European Congress of Head and Neck Oncology, I spoke on a virus that causes cancer of the pharynx, that is the tonsil in the back of the tongue. And this virus has been around now maybe for 40 years. However, in the head and neck area, it's only had an impact maybe in the last 20 years. And we see an epidemic in patients who have this type of cancer, mostly men, but we are beginning to also see this in women. And the impact that it has is this type of cancer is very different than the cancer we see in patients who smoke or drink alcohol, because the survival is so much better. If they have a cancer from the HPV, human papillomavirus, the survival is better. And so now when we have a new cancer being treated with old techniques, we have to change the technique to a new technique. And so we've investigated surgery as a way to treat this cancer, decreasing radiation for patients so that they have less side effects and a better quality of life. And so that's what I was talking about today at the Congress, talking about how this virus has impacted how we treat patients with this disease. The new technologies are mostly robotics. So in 2007, I began using robotic surgery to remove cancers from the throat. And now that has become a very common way to remove cancers. As robots become more available throughout the world, they're very available in the United States, but in other countries, as they begin to buy robots and have them in the hospital, the technology allows for us to remove these cancers in a minimal way to have a decreased impact on the patient. The main challenges are economics. The robot is expensive, but as the price comes down, as new robots are introduced by other companies, there will be competition and the economics will improve and the availability will increase for the robots in other countries. That's the main. The second minor thing is training. It's a machine that we haven't used before. And so a surgeon who wants to use a robot must have training. And so it's difficult to go through the training, but once you receive the training, then you can perform. This is a disease that is very common. We now have a vaccine for this disease. There's a vaccine for HPV. Mostly it's given to children during puberty, but you can now even get the vaccine up to the adults middle age, 45. And with this vaccine, we can avoid the cancer altogether.